up guys, I'm back here at AeroWorks. Last time we were here, we installed one of our ShiftPower Throttle Response Controller on their Porsche GT3. And today we're back here, we're going to be installing on this brand new BMW M2. As you can tell, this car is a very special M2. It's a wide body kit, it's a special color. It was actually in one of the SEMA vehicles last year in 2024. Has these custom fit wheels, a lot of carbon fiber parts. But one thing it's missing is our throttle response controller. It's a ShiftPower Throttle Response Controller, all plug and play, very easy to install. It just goes behind the acceleration pedal. And just like that, within 10 minutes, you'll have a vehicle with much more acceleration and full control of how your car accelerates. It has 5 different driving modes from eco to race mode. On top of that, it comes with a very powerful app where you can adjust in 1% increments exactly how you want your vehicle to drive. And if you ever park your car like at the airport or somewhere, you can also lock your throttle so that if a thief somehow gets in and turns on the engine, they won't be able to drive off with it. All right guys, well let's stop talking. Let's get this thing installed and show you how easy it is. All right guys, before I get started, make sure you put your car to sleep. So in order to do that for this, I'm gonna lock it and then unlock it. Okay, that ensures there's no signals going through the acceleration pedal, because if you install this, well, there's signals going through the acceleration pedal. When you install it, you're gonna throw a check engine light, you're gonna have to clear the code. In most vehicles, you just turn the car on and off like 5 times, you'll clear it, but it's just one step that you shouldn't have to worry about. So make sure your car is asleep. If you don't do this, you can also keep your driver's side door open, take your key fob far away so that your car cannot detect it, and wait about 10 minutes. That'll also put your car to sleep. Or you can disconnect the negative terminal on the car's battery too. So just do one of those 3 and you'll be set. So once we do that, let's go inside the car. We're gonna set up right here. So we have the ShiftPower Throttle Response Controller. We have our little tool here, and we have a little pick tool, okay, to remove the acceleration pedal. All right, so first, let's pull back on the carpet. And once you do, you'll find a little tab there. You can use a really small flathead and pry it out. Okay, there it is. And once it's out, let's remove this. I believe it's a T25. It's a T25. Turn it counterclockwise and let's remove it. Okay, once it's out, leave it aside. I'm gonna pull this out. You're gonna have to wiggle it out a little bit, pull up, and then this is to push upwards, okay? And then bring it back here. Okay, it's kind of hard to see, but it's up here. Okay, there it is. And the release is on the sides. Press the release and then pull out. Okay, there it is. Okay, let me go through that one more time. So the release is on the side, left and right here. Grab it, it's pulled out straight. That's how it looks. Okay, next, let's go to our kit. Let me show you what's inside. We got our harness here, plug and play. We also have our switch, got our zip ties, and we have our module. The module should come connected already. So if it's not, just connect it like so. Let's undo the wire ties, and this will daisy chain and just connect. So let me connect the acceleration pedal assembly side first. So grab the male side and just gonna connect one way, and then just push it in all the way. It'll click in. All right, there it is. And the female side is connected here. All right, let's just snap into place and get the button, connect the button harness. All right, and we're gonna put everything back, and afterwards we just need to organize the wires, cables, and find a good place for this button, and that will complete the install. All right, so for the button, there's different places you can mount it. You can place it here. You'd have to pull these panels and route the wires behind it. If you want to be incognito, you can just tuck the button under here, under this panel, and then just route the cable all the way through to the side. For this video, that's what we are going to do. Just gonna place it like right here. I'm gonna tuck the wires all the way to the front and then organize it and reinstall our acceleration pedal. So let me do that now. And let's tuck this back here to the panel right above, behind it. So the important thing is make sure it does not come in contact when you have any of the moving parts back here, especially your acceleration pedal. You don't want it to be in the way when you're braking or accelerating. All right, and that's how we will set it for now. All right, guys, so it's installed. Let's go for a test drive and show you what it's all about. All right, the first thing you want to do is connect your phone. So open the app, download the app called ShiftPower. You can find it on iOS or Android. Okay, and once you open it, it'll look like this. And select the car icon to connect. And it's gonna ask you for the password. And then close, select your BMW. This is it doesn't really matter which one you pick, just to categorize it, just in case you have multiple vehicles. All right, M2. Okay, and here we go. So if you press the button, you'll see it go to different modes. So it's working. And if you want, you can also drag your finger like so. Okay, you can also do that. So let me go over all the functions before we start our drive here. Okay, so 0% is off. That's factory mode. So when you accelerate, it'll accelerate normally, like how you're used to. So I'm gonna just rev a little bit. Okay, just hold it at 2,000 RPMs. And then as you can tell, it's a little bit more. And then this is the comparison. So that's how much more acceleration response you'll get with the same pedal press. And if you go to your mode settings, you can change all the different presets depending on what exactly you like. And there's 3 different acceleration curves. There's linear, exponential, dynamic. Linear is the most sensitive. It'll reach your wide open throttle faster. Exponential is the least. So exponential will utilize the whole entire movement of your pedal. And exponential is what we recommend for cars like this, sports cars, sport compact cars, that's already pretty quick. So pick that. For heavier cars like trucks, Tundras, pickup trucks, so forth, that tends to be heavier with bigger wheels, we recommend the linear. So let's try the exponential mode settings. Okay, and then we'll try all the different modes. And let me also show you some other cool features. So there's a lock feature. So this is when you park your car at the airport for a few days. You want to make sure your car doesn't get stolen. Say that some thief goes in and able to turn on the engine. So lock, and they turn on the engine, they're trying to accelerate. Car doesn't go anywhere. So this shows you how much acceleration I'm giving and nothing from the car. Okay? And the valet mode, also this prevents you from flooring the car. Okay, so you can floor it and then it stops. That's it. It'll give you, the most it'll give you is 4,000 RPMs. All right, and then you could adjust this. So you could, if you want them to only give him a little more than 2 RPMs, 2K, 2,000, then you could go down. And then this gives them 4,000, so they can't floor it and redline your car. All right, so let's go for a drive. We'll start off with the 25 gain. All right. So this is at 25. Okay, let me see how it feels when it's off. Okay, so you could totally tell, usually in these drive-by-wire cars, like right when you press the acceleration, like the first few millimeters, like the car doesn't really go. Or you almost feels like you press it and it goes afterwards, right? Like it's not as responsive as you would like to be, especially on a sports car like this, because you want it, when you push it, you want it to go right away, but it certainly doesn't do that. So now that I know how it feels from the factory, yeah, it kind of lags. Let's put it to dynamic. This is giving 25%. So this is at 25%. This is what we recommend just for normal daily driving. And I could already tell, like it's much more responsive. When you push it, the car goes. So it's like something that should have been like this from the factory, because you don't feel any of the drive-by-wire lag. Anything over 25%, you definitely can use it, and it'll increase the throttle response even more. But unless you're drag racing, you don't really need it to be that sensitive, especially on a street car. Oh yeah, car feels nice, accelerates really fast, very, very responsive. Just makes it a more enjoyable car to drive with that, just that additional 25% throttle makes a very huge difference. Let me try out race mode here. Just on second. Oh yeah, definitely it pulls really hard on race mode. All right, before I get myself in trouble, let me put it back, dynamic. And this is our recommended setting for daily driving. Literally takes 5 to 10 minutes to install it, and it'll really change the way your car drives or accelerates. And it's cool because you can change the setting on the go. All right guys, here you go again. So that was our drive. As you can tell guys, very easy to install, immediate results. And if you ever want to remove it, it's very easily reversible too, because everything's plug and play. You'll never leave any trace that it was ever installed in your vehicle. So yeah, and it comes with a really powerful app. So before we end this video, let me just go around and let me show you everything this car has. Very, very cool car. It's packed with a lot of aftermarket parts. It's a SEMA car and it looks beautiful. So let me do a quick run through on what this car has. So let's start off with the wheels. These are work wheels, and looks like it has custom barrel and custom size and offset to make it flush with the new wide body. Looks very cool. The wide body is from a company called Zeiko. If you look in the front, it incorporates the factory sensors, and it has these little openings to mount your proximity sensor, so that is very cool as well. And on top of that, this car is owned by Daniel Song from Driven Mind. They have a big following on Instagram. Daniel Song has a lot of vehicles that he participates with in SEMA with a lot of the local Southern California shops and manufacturers. So yeah, check out other cars that he has built. And of course, gotta support the AeroWorks. They're the one that did the wrap job and most of the work involved with this vehicle. Okay. And let's walk around to the back side. A dual wing, has this trunk spoiler. It has some FI exhaust. I don't know if you're able to catch it in the video, but very aggressively sound. If you're just driving it, normally it's pretty tame, but once you punch it, gives that really strong growling sound. Sounds amazing. All right, and if you look inside the car here, it has these really cool roll bar in the back, paint match to the car's color. Believe it's done by Studio RSR. They are the go-to place if you want to get your roll bars installed and fitted. They also have the JQ Works steering wheel control, steering wheel system here, Mad Race. So it has integrated all the factory buttons on this very cool looking CNC machined enclosure. Looks very nice. And of course, Don't forget our ShiftPower Throttle Response Controller right here. Alright guys, well that concludes our quick installation video today and our demonstration and an overview of this really cool BMW M2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. And if you already own one of our ShiftPower Throttle Response Controller, leave a comment, let us know you have it, and let us know how you are enjoying it and what mode you're driving on. We'd love to hear from you. And at the same time, if you're new to this channel, help us by giving us that subscribe button, and we'll do our best to keep coming out with cool content like this. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys on the next video.